Welcome back to our channel. Today's topic is not about winning arguments. It is about winning control. Most problems in life do not come from what happens to us. They come from how we react. Someone speaks badly. Someone ignores us. Someone tries to insult us. And suddenly, our emotions take control. But strong people do something different. They pause. They do not react immediately. They do not waste energy on noise. They understand one deep truth. Not reacting is a form of power. When we react emotionally, we give control to others. When we stay calm, we keep control with ourselves. Silence is not weakness. Calm is not fear. It is strength. If you want peace, clarity, and inner power, stay with us, because today, we will learn the power of not reacting. Part 1. Why reacting makes us weak. Most people think reacting is normal. Someone speaks, we answer. Someone insults, we reply. This feels natural. But reacting without control slowly makes us weak. Strong people understand this early. They know that every reaction costs energy, peace, and focus. 1. Reacting gives power to others. When we react emotionally, we hand over control. Someone says something small, but our mood changes. Someone disrespects us, and our peace is gone. This means our emotions are controlled by others. Our mind is not free. Strong people protect their inner world. They do not allow anyone to control their emotions easily. Not reacting is not silence. It is self-control. 2. Most people react. Few people think. Reacting is easy. Thinking is hard. Reacting happens automatically. Thinking needs awareness. When we react, we speak without thinking. We act without clarity. We regret later. Strong people slow down. They pause. That pause creates space between emotion and action. In that space, wisdom appears. 3. Reacting keeps us emotional, not logical. Emotions are powerful, but they are not always right. When we react, anger decides, ego decides, fear decides, logic disappears. Strong people do not kill emotions. They manage them. They let emotions pass before taking action. A calm mind always makes better decisions than an angry one. 4. Reacting drains mental energy. Every reaction consumes energy. Arguments, explanations, defending ourselves. All of this takes mental strength. Strong people save energy for what truly matters. Growth, work, peace, progress. They do not waste energy on temporary noise. Silence saves energy. Calm protects strength. 5. Reacting increases conflict. One reaction creates another reaction. One angry word creates 10 more. Most conflicts grow not because of the problem, but because of reactions. Strong people break the chain. They do not add fuel to fire. When there is no reaction, conflict dies naturally. 6. Reacting hurts self-respect later. In the moment, reacting feels powerful. Later, it feels embarrassing. We think, why did I say that? Why did I lose control? Strong people care about self-respect. They choose calm now instead of regret later. 7. Not reacting is a sign of inner strength. Anyone can react. Very few can stay calm. Calm people are not weak. They are trained. They understand. Not every comment needs a reply. Not every insult needs attention. Not every situation needs emotion. Choosing silence is choosing strength. Reacting feels natural, but it is expensive. It costs peace. It costs clarity. It costs power. Not reacting feels difficult, but it is powerful. It protects mind, energy, self-respect. This is the first step to understanding the power of not reacting. Part 2. How not reacting builds real confidence. Most people think confidence comes from speaking loudly, arguing strongly, or proving others wrong. But real confidence is quiet. It does not need noise. It does not need approval. And one of the strongest signs of real confidence is the ability to not react. 1. Not reacting shows self-trust. When we react quickly, it often means we are unsure inside. We feel the need to explain. We feel the need to defend. We feel the need to prove. Strong people trust themselves. They do not need to convince everyone. When we stay calm, we send a silent message to ourselves. I know who I am. Self-trust grows every time we choose calm over reaction. 2. Not reacting keeps dignity alive. Arguments may feel powerful, but dignity feels stronger. When we react emotionally, we lower our level. We say things we regret. We lose control. Strong people protect dignity. They understand. Winning an argument is small. Protecting dignity is big. Silence keeps us above the situation. People may forget words, but they remember composure. 3. Not reacting removes the need for validation. Many reactions are driven by one need: validation. We want others to understand us, agree with us, respect us. But strong people stop seeking validation. They know if we need approval, others control us. When we do not react, we stop chasing validation. Confidence grows when approval is no longer required. 4. Not reacting confuses negativity. Negative people want one thing: a reaction, anger, fear, explanation. When they do not get it, their power disappears. Silence is uncomfortable for those who want control. Strong people do not fight negativity. They starve it. No reaction equals no reward. 5. Not reacting improves emotional discipline. Emotional discipline is a skill. Every time we pause, we train this skill. We teach our brain, I am in control. Over time, anger becomes weaker. Calm becomes natural. Confidence becomes stable. This discipline stays with us in every area of life. 6. Not reacting makes us unpredictable and strong. Predictable reactions are easy to control. Strong people are unpredictable because they do not react automatically. Others cannot manipulate what they cannot predict. Calm creates mystery. Mystery creates respect. 7. Not reacting builds long-term respect. People may not respect loud voices, but they respect calm presence. When we consistently stay calm, people think twice before disrespect. Words carry more weight. Presence becomes strong. Respect grows naturally without effort. Confidence is not loud. Confidence is calm, not reacting, builds self-trust, protects dignity, removes need for approval, creates respect. This is why strong people do not react quickly. They pause. They choose calm. This is the hidden power of not reacting. Part 3. How to practice not reacting in daily life. Understanding the power of not reacting is important, but practicing it is what changes life. Not reacting is not natural at first. It is a skill, and like every skill, it can be trained daily. 1. Pause before you respond. The most powerful habit is the pause. When something triggers us, a rude comment, an insult, criticism, disrespect, our body wants to react immediately. Strong people pause. Even a pause of 5 seconds changes everything. In that pause, emotion slows down, logic wakes up, control returns. We do not react instantly. We choose our response. 2. Observe your emotions. Don't obey them. Emotions are like waves. They rise, they peak, they fall. Weak people obey emotions. Strong people observe them. When anger comes, we say, I feel angry, not I must act angry. This small change gives power. When we observe emotions, they lose control. Emotions are information, not commands. 3. Ask one powerful question. Before reacting, ask, will this matter in the future? Most things do not. Most arguments are temporary. Most insults are meaningless. Most negativity is noise. This question saves energy. If it does not matter in 1 month, it does not deserve our reaction now. 4. Choose silence as a response. Silence is not weakness. It is a decision. Not every situation needs words. Strong people understand. Silence ends arguments. Silence protects dignity. Silence shows confidence. Silence makes others uncomfortable because they lose control. When we stay silent, we stay powerful. 5. Control body language. Not reacting is not only about words, it is also about the body. Strong people. Keep relaxed posture. Maintain calm face. Breathe slowly. The body tells the brain, I am safe. Calm body, calm mind. If the body is calm, reaction becomes difficult. 6. Practice non-reaction in small situations. We do not start with big insults. We practice with small triggers. Someone interrupts. Someone ignores. Someone disagrees. Each small success builds confidence. Small victories train the brain. Later, big situations become easier. 7. Detach ego from situations. Most reactions come from ego. Ego says, how dare they say this? I must prove myself. Strong people reduce ego. They understand. Opinions do not define us. Words do not reduce our value. When ego is quiet, reaction disappears. 8. Remember, reaction is a habit. If we react easily, it is not personality. It is habit. Habits can be changed. Every time we don't react, we break the old habit. With time, calm becomes normal. Reaction becomes rare. 9. Accept that not reacting feels uncomfortable at first. At first, silence feels strange. The mind says, say something. Defend yourself. But discomfort means growth. Strong people stay uncomfortable until calm becomes natural. Not reacting is not automatic. It is practiced. Pause, observe, stay silent, protect energy. Every time we don't react, we win a battle inside. And inner victories create outer strength. This is how we live the power of not reacting. Part 4. When to react and when not to. Not reacting does not mean we stay silent in every situation. Wisdom is knowing when to react and when to walk away. Strong people are not quiet all the time. They are selective. They choose their battles carefully. 1. Understand the difference between reaction and response. Reaction is emotional. Response is intentional. Reaction is fast, is emotional, creates regret. Response is calm, is thoughtful, creates respect. Strong people do not react. They respond. Not reacting first gives us time to choose the right response. 2. Do not react to disrespect from insecure people. Some people insult, mock, or provoke because they are insecure. They want attention. They want control. They want to feel powerful. If we react, we give them satisfaction. We give them importance. Strong people do not feed insecurity. Silence starves ego-driven behavior. If someone is disrespectful just to feel superior, they do not deserve our energy. 3. Do not react when emotions are high. High emotion creates low wisdom, anger, hurt, jealousy. In these moments, any reaction will be wrong. Strong people follow one rule: never decide or respond when emotions are high. They wait. Time cools emotions. Clarity comes later. Waiting is strength, not weakness. 4. React only when values are attacked, not ego. Ego wants to react to everything. Values deserve response. Strong people ask, is my ego hurt? Or are my values being crossed? If it is ego, they stay silent. If it is values, respect, honesty, boundaries, they respond calmly and firmly. This balance creates power. 5. React when silence encourages repeated harm. Silence is powerful, but blind silence can invite misuse. If someone repeatedly disrespects, exploits, crosses boundaries, a calm response is necessary. Strong people speak once, clearly. No drama, no anger, no explanation loop. Clear boundaries reduce future problems. 6. Do not react in public. Respond in private. Public reactions create public drama. Strong people avoid public emotional displays. If response is needed, they choose private space. Private response protects dignity, reduces ego clash, solves problems. Public reaction creates attention, increases conflict. Strong people choose dignity. 7. Do not react to gossip and opinions. Opinions are cheap. Everyone has one. If we react to every opinion, we lose focus. Strong people understand. Opinions do not define reality. Gossip dies without reaction. Silence is the strongest answer to meaningless talk. 8. React when silence damages self-respect. Not reacting should never mean losing self-respect. If silence makes us feel small, a calm response is needed. Strong response. Clear, calm, short. No anger, no insult, just truth. Self-respect always comes first. 9. Use this simple rule. Before reacting, ask, will reacting improve my life or damage my peace? If it damages peace, stay silent. If it protects values and self-respect, respond calmly. This rule saves years of regret. Not reacting is power. Responding wisely is mastery. Strong people. Ignore noise. Respond to meaning. Protect peace. Defend values calmly. This balance creates a powerful personality. This is the deeper meaning of the power of not reacting. Part 5. How not reacting builds peace, success, and inner power. Not reacting is not just a habit, it is a life strategy. When we stop reacting to everything, our life slowly becomes calmer, clearer, and stronger. This part shows how not reacting changes our inner world and also our outer results. 1. Not reacting creates deep inner peace. Peace does not come when people behave well. Peace comes when we stop allowing people to control our emotions. When we react, our heart becomes heavy. Our mind becomes noisy. Our sleep becomes disturbed. But when we don't react, the mind stays calm. The heart feels light. The day feels peaceful. Strong people protect peace like a treasure. They know peace is more valuable than winning arguments. 2. Not reacting saves mental energy. Every reaction costs energy. Anger costs energy. Explaining costs energy. Defending costs energy. When we react too much, we feel tired without doing real work. Strong people save energy. They spend energy on growth, learning, work, health, not on drama, ego battles, meaningless talk. Saved energy becomes progress. 3. Not reacting improves focus and productivity. A reactive mind is distracted. One comment ruins the whole day. One message destroys focus. One insult stays in the mind for hours. Strong people protect focus. When they don't react, thoughts stay clear. Work becomes deep. Results improve. Focus is success power. Not reacting keeps focus intact. 4. Not reacting builds emotional maturity. Emotional maturity means we control emotions, not emotions controlling us. Children react instantly. Adults think first. Strong people are emotionally mature. They understand. Not everything is personal. Not everything needs response. Not everything is worth attention. This maturity makes life simpler. 5. Not reacting increases respect automatically. People may not respect loud anger, but they respect calm strength. When we don't react, people think twice before provoking. Words carry more weight. Presence becomes powerful. Calm people look confident without trying. Respect follows naturally. 6. Not reacting protects long-term success. Many people destroy opportunities because they reacted emotionally. One angry reply, one emotional message, one impulsive decision. Strong people think long-term. They ask, will this reaction help my future or damage my image and goals? Not reacting protects reputation, relationships, career, growth. Short reactions can destroy long futures. 7. Not reacting makes you mentally unbreakable. When people cannot trigger you, they cannot control you. Strong people become mentally free. Insults lose power. Criticism feels light. Negativity feels distant. This freedom is true strength. 8. Not reacting helps you know yourself better. Silence creates self-awareness. When we stop reacting, we start observing our triggers, our fears, our ego. This awareness helps growth. We improve not because others change, but because we change. 9. Not reacting aligns you with higher thinking. Low-level thinking reacts. High-level thinking responds. Strong people operate at a higher level. They see patterns. They understand people. They choose wisely. Not reacting lifts us above chaos. Not reacting is not weakness. It is discipline. It creates peace, focus, energy, respect, success. When we stop reacting to noise, we start hearing our true voice. And that voice guides us to a powerful life. This is why mastering the power of not reacting changes everything. Part 6. The one mindset that makes not reacting natural. Not reacting becomes easy when our mindset changes. If the mindset is weak, we will keep reacting. If the mindset is strong, calm becomes natural. This final part explains the one mindset that makes not reacting a way of life. 1. Stop taking everything personally. Most reactions happen because we take things personally. Someone speaks badly and we think, they are attacking me, they are disrespecting me. But strong people understand this truth. Most people speak from their own pain, not from truth. People project their stress, their anger, their insecurity. It is not about us. When we stop taking things personally, reaction disappears automatically. 2. Understand that opinions do not define reality. Everyone has an opinion. Most opinions are emotional. Strong people do not live according to others' opinions. They understand. Words are temporary. Opinions change. Truth stays calm. If we react to every opinion, we will never be free. Freedom begins when we stop needing approval. 3. Choose peace over proving a point. Ego wants to prove. Wisdom wants peace. Strong people ask, do I want to be right, or do I want to be peaceful? Winning arguments rarely wins life. Peace gives clarity. Clarity gives progress. Strong people sacrifice small victories for long-term peace. 4. Accept that silence is an answer. Not reacting does not mean we lost. Sometimes silence is the best answer. Silence says, I am not affected. I am not interested in drama. I value my peace. Strong people are comfortable with silence. They do not rush to fill gaps with words. Silence speaks confidence. 5. Focus on what you can control. We cannot control people, their words, their behavior, but we can control our reaction, our response, our energy. Strong people focus only on what they control. This focus creates power. 6. Raise your standards. Lower your reactions. Strong people raise their standards. They say, not everything deserves my time. Not everyone deserves my reply. When standards rise, reactions fall. We stop reacting because we see clearly. Some things are simply not worth our energy. 7. Remember your long-term goals. Reactions are short-term. Goals are long-term. Strong people protect their future from temporary emotions. Before reacting, they ask, Will this help my future or delay my growth? Most reactions delay growth. When goals are clear, reactions become rare. 8. Make calm your identity. Not reacting becomes natural when calm becomes identity. We stop saying, I am an angry person. We start saying, I am a calm person. Identity controls behavior. When calm is identity, reaction feels unnatural. 9. Accept that not everyone will understand you. Some people will misunderstand silence. They may think, you are weak, you are scared. Strong people do not explain themselves. They let results speak. Understanding is not required for peace. 10. Real power is inner control. True power is not loud. It is quiet. It is the power to stay calm in chaos, stay silent in provocation, stay focused in noise. This power cannot be taken. Not reacting is not suppression. It is mastery. It means you own your emotions. You protect your peace. You choose your battles. When you stop reacting to noise, life becomes lighter. When you master calm, nothing can control you. This is the highest form of strength. This is the true meaning of the power of not reacting. Before we end this video, remember this one truth. Not reacting does not mean you are weak. It means you are in control. You do not need to answer every insult. You do not need to fight every opinion. You do not need to explain yourself to everyone. When you stay calm, you protect your peace. When you stay silent, you protect your power. Let others react. You stay focused. Because the strongest people are not the loudest ones. They are the calmest ones. If this lesson helped you, like the video so others can learn this power. Share it with someone who needs peace. And subscribe to the channel for more motivational graded reader lessons. Remember this: silence is strength. Calm is power.